What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful, you guys. This video is gonna be for the horoscopes. Finally, I know I took a while. I know you guys. I tried to do my best in like being on time and everything, but it's so hard, you guys. There's things that are going on that I'm not talking about because of my day job and all that stuff, you guys. It's just makes things complicated, and I will be like, I'm planning on completely letting go of my day job to do this full time for you guys. I would love to somehow do a meet and greet. Not right now because of COVID and all that, because guess what? I know that a lot of people are skeptical, but I know the truth. And even though that people are skeptical and don't want to believe in it, I have faith. And not having faith is wrapping yourself in all this darkness, this nasty energy to get you. And I'm not gonna let nasty energy get me. Look at this. The universe advises, don't play games with this warning of COVID-19. I know there's a lot of people that don't believe in it, but if you believe in me, I tell you that it does exist. And certain people get sick on purpose. And what I mean by that, it's something I'll talk about in my predictions part 2, because I'm gonna film them right now. But let's just get started with the horoscopes. And remember, you guys, the description below, I have a bunch of links. Go to them, follow me on all my social media, and share this video with everybody, you guys. October is gonna be a better month, and it's gonna be a powerful month. One thing that I forgot to tell you guys is that we have a full moon in the beginning of the month and another one at the end of the month. That is powerful. If in the month, you know what, we'll talk about it in the other video, but let's get started with the first horoscope. Aries. So the very first thing that I want to tell you is that there is danger around your sign as well. Like always, there's danger around all of us because of COVID right now. Take COVID serious. The same card that's dominating the president is surrounding you as well. What that means is it means that you just have to be careful with pretty much taking care of yourself health-wise and many different things. But for you, October is going to be completely a turnaround. If you lost your job, if you have been going through something the entire year, like just problems, it's going to be the complete end to problems. That's one thing that does come up. And the reason I say that because, again, you are dominated by the death card. But the death card for you is there's two negatives. There's two things that dominate in the positive and the negative. Positive. Let's talk about the positive first. Complete end of your problems. Completely. You might feel stuck in the beginning of the month, but the rest of the month is going to be completely full of luck, financial gain. It's going to be, if you're trying to find a job, you'll find one. So if you have not been putting that effort to find your job because you're like, oh my God, things are really difficult right now, this is the month for you to go and get yourself a job, Aries. But in the negative, for those who have jobs, it does say that there's a rapture in jobs. There's this energy that's just gonna completely hold you down, and there's gonna be obstacles as well for those in the negative. But on top of which, you guys, if you were planning a trip, your trip does not come out. It's not successful, you guys. Your trip, whatever vacation you had planned, don't do it, because it is warning you about danger around that trip as well. But on top of which, it also says if you are planning a trip, it's just not going to happen, you guys. And whatever plans you have, it's just, they're not going to go as planned. Just plan for kind of critically thinking and readjusting your plans. But other than that, you are going to have a lot of luck throughout the entire month in the positive, but in the negative, there are going to be obstacles here and there, but you come out of all your problems. Taurus, if you're like me in a really messed up situation that you've just kind of been stuck since August, September, and you just can't seem to find the light. The light is at the end of the tunnel. And I just put me in there because that's how I felt, and I'm a Taurus, so that's how I've kind of been feeling the entire time, that since August, everything just got really stuck, and the energy's like stuck for us right now. But it does say that the energy is going to continue to move. Right now, we do start the month off a little bit stuck, but things are going to continue to move. The card of the Chariot is dominating us, as well as the I forget her name in English. The Hierophant, I think. No, the High Priestess. Sorry, apologize on that. The High Priestess. It's because in Spanish it's called a sacerdotisa, and it just confuses me. So with this card right here, it does want to warn us about problems in relationships. It says that the two moons, because remember, this is the number 2 card. The two moons are going to affect our relationships in a negative way. It says that that it is going to be affecting us because we are earth signs. We get influenced by the moon. The moon influences the earth, and since we are earth signs, we get influenced by the energy of the moon more than anything. It says it's going to be causing a lot of fights and a lot of misunderstandings, and you just kind of have to take a moment to breathe. Another thing that I see is that there's going to be a moment of separation between you and your spouse, your lover, your boyfriend, girlfriend, and as well there is an unplanned trip or a trip that's coming up for you as well. It's going to happen. That's one thing that I do see. It's going to happen. That's something that's not changing. This trip is going to be, whether you're planning a trip or not, it's going to just pop up out of nowhere, or you are going to be able to take your trip. But on top of which, it does say that there's going to be some distance between you and in the relationship. But to remember to stay optimistic that even though it looks like it's going to be tough, things are going to get better. Gemini, so for you, you are going to be dominated by the High Priestess. The High Priestess wants to warn you that there are some unexpected trips of people that are nearby that are going to be going away. There's something that's going to be distance. There's distance that's going to be coming up, but as well, it says there's a lot of frustration that you're going to be feeling in October. Remember, Gemini, you have the positive and the negative. The negative is going to really be attacking you in October. But it's not all negative, you guys. Just remember that there's a negative side to Geminis, and that the negative side is always wanting to knock you down. One thing that I do see for you is that you're going to be figuring out and finding out about a lot of envy and who you should trust and who you shouldn't trust. Envy is completely surrounding you, and you're going to find out that you can't trust 2 people or multiple people in your life. And I think I should go to multiple people because there's females and males. So multiple people that you can't trust. It says that truth is going to come out. It says that you're going to find out of lies. You're going to find out of betrayals. You're going to find out of things you've been suspecting for a while. On top of which, it does say that you are going to be very frustrated and there is danger. And it says that you are either going to go through an unexpected trip, or that trips that you're planning are not going to happen. But in the positive side, you guys, you do have the sun that's dominating you. And it says that you are going to be very lucky as well. It says that all this negativity, it's just things that the obstacles that you can't help. There's going to be obstacles that you can't remove, but overall success, new job opportunities. There's a strong change for people who deserve good things. So there's definitely that as well. But this card right here says that your roads are illuminated, that you start getting things that you've been wanting to do. Is you start doing things that you wanted to do. If you want to put a business, put a business. If you've been looking for a job, you finally get a job. The energy that's going to be completely trying to knock you down, and it's not a coincidence that there's so much darkness and then the sun is ruling you. Gemini is always wanting to be knocked down by the negative, but the sun says that there's opportunities, there's good things coming to you, and there's really, really good energy that's surrounding you. You're going to have a lot of luck, but at the same time, remember, there's a lot of darkness that wants to knock you down. Cancer, the card that's going to be dominating you is going to be the card of the Justice. The Justice wants to let you know that you are going to be accused of something. It says that Cancer is being surrounded by accusations, by either in relationships, because you also have the relationship cards. There's a lot of interesting things going on with you. So you are going to be feeling alone a lot. There's a lot of negative energy that you have to be aware of that's going to be trying to knock you down. But more than anything, you are going to be accused of things. Accusations, problems with the law, problems with judicial... let's say if you were in a... Sorry, I had to pause because I'm trying to think. Let's say you were in some sort of a legal battle, some sort of legal situation. It says that there's going to be problems. There's going to be delays in your legal issues. It says that if you're waiting for anything that has to do with legal things, with paperwork, and let's say anything that has to do with you signing paperwork, with you like maybe trying to get your green card, trying to get your papers, trying to sue somebody or someone suing you, anything that has to do with signing paperwork, maybe you're trying to buy a car or something like that, buying a house, it says that it's not going to give. It says there's going to be a lot of issues and a lot of obstacles in this month. And it also advises you to wait on whatever plans you have. If you wait a little bit longer, you'll be more successful. It does say that you have to be waiting. And even though if you don't want to wait or not, it says those delays are still going to make you wait regardless. So, but Another thing that comes up for you is the card of relationships. It says that you're going to be kind of having a month of realization. You, Cancer, I see you just being full of realizing things, realizing the person that you're with, realizing the people that are surround you. You're going to be cutting out people from your life, but more than anything, it says that you're going to be dealing with a lot of accusations, and you do need to be careful because there is some sort of problems with the law surrounding Cancer right now. But the obstacles will begin to move. It says there's dramatic changes, radical changes in this month for you. Leo, so the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Fool, El Loco. But the reason that it's this card, it says that you're going to be thinking things that you shouldn't be thinking. You're going to be overthinking. You're going to be thinking too hard about the problems that you have. It's like everything that you're going through is just going to feel like all of a sudden it hits you all at once. And that's because of the two moons that we have, the two full moons. The energy that's charged up in this month is all to make us, remember the full moons amplify what we're feeling. If you've been feeling suicidal, it'll make you feel like crazy suicidal. If you've been feeling really depressed, you'll feel even more sad. If you've been having issues, a lot of anger, it'll amplify that and make it come out. The energy here is going to be surrounding you, and it's going to be influencing everything you're thinking this month. Remember that you are going to be thinking like you can't do it anymore. You are going to be thinking that it's time for you to just give up on you coming out of your problems. Remember, Leo tends to self-destruct themselves. Leo tends to be their own problem, and this is what it's saying. It's saying that you yourself are becoming your own problem. You yourself are your own obstacle, because right here it says that there are delays in everything you've been trying to do. There are delays in your success, in you coming out of your problems, but you still come out of your problems. The only thing is that you're holding yourself back. Remember that another thing that comes up is that you are also going to be ruled by this card, and this card is never good. This card has been taking turns with the signs, and it's on you now. This card here says that you are going to be experiencing a lot of bad luck and a lot of obstacles that you cannot move. Do not lose hope. And this makes sense as to why I see you not feeling like you can do it anymore, because the obstacles are just going to become so much that you just cannot see the light. And even though it seems like it's very dark and that you just can't come out of those issues, you also have the Emperor, which says that the issues are coming to an end. That even though if you can't find a job, that there's a job opportunity for you coming for you. And it's more towards the end of the month. The whole month you're going to be feeling like there's obstacles on you, but there is success up ahead for you. Just take it slowly. Virgo, the card that's going to be dominating you is the Moon. And the reason the Moon is dominating you, it's basically saying you're going to have a very emotional month. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be, because the Moon is tied to your emotions. It influences your emotions. And more than anything, it says that you are going to be feeling a lot of anger. You are going to be feeling everything you've been hiding, it's basically going to come out. It's almost like if you're going to get it off your shoulders. Things that you've been keeping to yourself and things like that. It's just you're going to be forced to talk about it by the energies. This card here also says that there is some danger that you have to be worried about and aware about. Not worried, aware. Sickness is around you, around this sign that it's possible for you to get sick. It also says that you are ruled by this thing which says you're going to be overthinking things, overthinking decisions. Should you wait on what you're trying to do? Should you not? The Moon tells you yes. Don't overthink it. You know the answer, and that's something else that comes up. Why do I tell you that? Because you do have a lot of obstacles. If you don't have obstacles yet, there's going to be a lot of obstacles for you in this month. Things that just want you to wait before you get out of there. Because it does say you're going to be thinking like you just can't do it anymore. You're going to be thinking things that you shouldn't be thinking. Another thing that comes up is that there is hope. It says that your problems are going to end towards the end of October. Even though you're going to be feeling like you can't get out of your problems, you can't get out of your issues, that you just can't get a job, you just can't seem to get out of your hole that you're in. The Magician tells you that there is something that's guiding you. It's all for a good reason. God and the angels are guiding you to go to a different path, and that's why everything is going on. Because here in these three cards over here, and based on the energy that they're giving off, it's saying that you lost your job because there's something better for you out there, and you are going to get a new job. For those who did lose their jobs, whatever issues you're going through, everything that's going to happen to you or happening to you is because there's something better for you out there. But more than anything, you're just going to feel really lost and very, very confused in this month. Libra, The card that's going to be dominating you is the Death card, upside down. Now, this card right here wants to tell you that there is an obstacle that is just not going to move at all, that you're going to be completely stuck and it's going to completely hold you hostage. And that's talking about it in the negative. And this is something that you do have to be aware of, that I do have to tell you. It says that there is something that you're planning to do that's just not going to happen for you. Your plans are just not going to go as planned this month. There's going to be a lot of obstacles that come up. It does say that you are going to be feeling like you lost hope and that there's nothing that you can do to get out of that situation. You're going to be feeling very hopeless in this month. But in the positive, you guys, it says that there is success coming your way as well. It says that there's money coming your way. There's some sort of opportunity coming your way as well. It's not there. It's not quite there like yet right now, but it's like you're going through that transition right now. This month is going to be transitioning to that success, which again, talking to you about something else that's ruling you as well. Oh, it just fell. The Wheel of Fortune. It says that you do need to be careful with how you spend, take care of your money. It says that in the positive, it says something else. But in the negative, it's warning you to save your money, to stop overspending, to don't spend recklessly. I just dropped it while I was trying to pick it up, which tells you that your sign has been spending recklessly. And if you haven't, it's warning you that you need to save your money because there's some sort of a financial crisis coming your way, or something that you need more money to spend on. You don't know it yet, but you're going to need a little bit more money. And if you save it now, you're going to be prepared for it. And that's what this card is trying to tell you. Prepare for some sort of financial expense. And for those who have been trying to buy houses, have been trying to buy cars and things like that, anything legal, it says that process starts to move. It says that if you're buying a house, it happens for you in this month. If you're trying to buy a car, it happens for you in this month. Anything legal that you're trying to do, it goes in a positive direction for you in this month. There's success and money coming your way, and that maybe someone even gifts you money as well. Scorpio, the card that's going to be dominating you is the card of the Star, the card of hope, the card of the divine sign. This card right here tells you that this is not the time to overthink, because you do have this card over here, the Moon. The Moon tells me that you're overthinking something, that there's a decision that you have to make, that there's some sort of decision making that you've been putting off, or that you will be needing to make a very important decision. But this is not the time to overthink. This is not the time to wonder, oh, should you do it or should you not do it? It says that you need to react, because whatever it is, it's going to be very, very good for you. It's going to be something for successful. It says that you've been feeling, for those who have been feeling very weak, very tired, very exhausted because of obstacles after obstacles. Maybe you can't find a job. Maybe you've been too picky for a job. Maybe there's an opportunity that's been given to you, but you don't know if you should take it or not. This is not the time to overthink. This is the time to react this quick, because if you don't, you lose that opportunity. The opportunity is definitely there. It says that there's a lot of success for you. It says that there's opportunities that are coming to you in October 2020. As well, it says that this is going to be a very good month for you, full of luck. It says that your problems completely start coming to an end, and that if you don't come out of your problems, it's just you. Because it says that you're going to be thinking things that you shouldn't be thinking, and that it's not the time to overthink. And that's the main thing that you need to know. This is not the time to overthink. If you want to put a business, if you want to put some sort of a business, it's not the time to overthink it. Go for it. If you've been thinking, should you take this job or should you take the other job? Go for it. If you go with your gut, you're not going to be wrong. The star says you're being guided. And it says that this is like the star that led the Tres Reyes Magos to Jesus, or the birthplace of Jesus. I don't know the story, you guys. I don't read the Bible and all that stuff. But this is like the star, that divine star that led them to the birthplace of Jesus. This card here is basically telling us that it's your divine sign, that you should either take that deal or make that decision now. Sagittarius, for you, the Moon is dominating you as well. It's dominating you upside down, which says that there's danger and there's going to be some bad luck that you're going to be experiencing in October 2020. But another thing that this card says is that you're going to be overthinking things as well. Again, for you as well, this is not the time to overthink. It's the time to react. If you need to put a business, put that business. If you've been wondering, should you do it? Is it going to be successful? Don't overthink that. Just go for it. And that's the main thing that comes up. But at the same time, it also wants to warn you about something upside down. There's going to be something that you've been trying to do or that you want to do, and it's not going to give. It says that there's going to be delays to it. It doesn't say to give up. It says to give it time. And even in whatever situation you're in, and maybe you're already stuck, maybe you're going through something, give it time. Give it time, Sagittarius. It says that that's going to move eventually. And I do see that the negative energies that have been holding you down completely start moving for you. Right now, it's like a halt. And it does say that there's obstacles. Also, take care of your money. It says that this is the time to take care of your money. There's still something more that's going to happen with the economy that isn't there yet, but it's going to happen. And that's also warning you to take care of your money. And this goes for everybody. If you're watching and you're not Sagittarius, it goes for everybody. I'll actually make that and I'll add it to my predictions video. But yes, it says that the energies of those negative energies that have been plaguing your relationship, relationships at work, or just in general relationships, it's going to start letting you go. It says that you're going to have to make a decision. There's two opportunities that are coming up. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it and just go for it. It's going to be a month of opportunity, but also of having to replan your plans. It's having to readjust whatever plans you had. Are they still going to happen? I still see your plans happening. It's just they're going to be delays. The opportunities, you're getting 2 new opportunities in this month. Capricorn, for you, you have the card of the Temperance that's going to be dominating you. What does this mean? This card right here tells you that there's going to be delays in your plans. It says that you're going to have to be a little bit more patient. Let's say maybe you've been trying to move your house. You've been trying to buy a house. It says there's going to be delays in that. And I do feel like there's going to be a lot of obstacles that are going to kind of like delay you. Not to completely knock you down, not to for you to have bad luck, but it just says there's going to be delays that you do have to be aware of in whatever you're trying to do. And I honestly feel like it's in general with everything. There's just like obstacles in everything you try to do, and you're going to be feeling like there's obstacles in everything you try to do. If you've been trying to plan a trip, it's not going to happen. But for those who don't have that trip plan yet, you are going to be thinking about planning a trip as well. There's going to be a trip that's going to come up that you're going to want to do, but it's not going to happen as well. And that's another thing that, again, obstacles in every single thing that you try to do. Not only that, though, it does say that there is good opportunities coming your way. If you've been trying to get a job, it says there's going to be opportunities that are presented to you, new projects that you're going to be working on. It says that there's going to be growth in your job. It says raises. For people who do have jobs, since there's going to be opportunities, as in like job opportunities, new projects you're going to have to do at work, raises, promotions, and things like that. Although it's not going to be given right away, there's still delays and everything that happens. It's not going to be a delay that's going to be forever. It's a delay that's just going to, just kind of stop you to pause and think, and then it's going to continue to flow. But there is money that's either going to be gifted to you. There is money that's going to be coming your way, a bigger amount of abundance. It says you're going to have luck. Although there is obstacles, you're also going to have luck. I do feel like you're going to be also realizing something about someone who you can't trust as well. But this card right here tells you that not to worry about the negativity because everything's going to be okay. You have luck, prosperity, and abundance coming your way. Aquarius, the card that's ruling you is Death card. The Death card here says it's the end of cycles. So what's going to happen is you are going to be experiencing a lot of raptures, a lot of catastrophe, a lot of issues. Everything for you completely just comes to a halt. You are going to be feeling very pessimistic, and that's something for you to keep in mind, because the card of optimism is upside down, and that right there tells me that there's delays that are going to make you feel very pessimistic, like you just cannot seem to overcome those issues. This card right here says that you are going to put an end to relationships. You are going to be putting an end to friendships and relationships in general. It says that that's something that does come up. Trips that you've been planning do not happen. It says that there is loss of employment. It says that there's a dramatic, and again, remember, it's not a negative reading. It sounds negative just because of everything that's going to be happening. There's radical changes coming your way. And again, this card here says it's the end of cycles for you, for your sign. What does that say? It says you're going to be experiencing raptures and loss. And that's why it says that you're going to be either losing your job. It says that you're going to be feeling very pessimistic. Maybe that raise that you were expecting doesn't happen this month. Things like that. It says that a lot of things that you have planned are not going to go the way that you want to go. You want to do things. But it says that there's a lot of unexpected things that are going to come up that are not good for you. And that's just, that's how you're going to feel. But what I'm trying to tell you is that even though this seems like that, it says, again, remember, it's the end of cycles, radical changes. This month for you is going to be a radical change. It's going to be changes in careers, changes in jobs, changes in going back to school, changes in studying maybe something new. It's just going to be a month full of change for you, complete and utter change for you, because everything else that you're trying to do is just going to completely be halted. Pisces, the card that's going to be reading you is the card of relationships, the lovers. The card of new deals, new opportunities. The card of in the yin and the yang, good in the bad. In the good, it says that there's new opportunities coming your way, new deals. There's going to be decisions you're going to have to make. But also in the negative, it says that the loss of relationships, ending relationships, being very, very emotional, being very sad, being very, very happy. There's all this energy in this card right here. It speaks about emotional feelings. You're going to be going through a lot of it. Let's just say you're going to be going through it in October 2020. Another thing that comes out for you is saying that that whatever issues you've had, I know you've been feeling very pessimistic. I know that there's this energy of pessimism and you know, you've been stuck. For those who have been stuck, for those who haven't been stuck, you're just going to continue to succeed. You're going to continue to have luck. But for those that have been stuck, it says that energy of having you stuck is going to continue to move. It's going to start moving out of your way. It says that there's things that are coming your way really, really fast, actually. There's a radical change coming into your life. Radical changes in your relationships as well. And not just at work, not just at home, relationships all in general, relationships with families, relationships with friends. It's like there's changes just all completely. But that pessimistic side of Pisces that have been feeling very like stuck and feeling like they can't seem to find the light, even though this is supposed to be a year that's nothing but luck for you. It says that you're going to start seeing that luck. It says that those things that have been halted for you and been stuck, it starts to move. For those who have lost their jobs, they find a job. For those who just couldn't continue on, they find the strength. But one thing that I do see is there's an unexpected trip for you, an unexpected vacation, an unexpected move, someone either moving into your home or you moving somewhere else, or changing, just radical changes in general for you. But that pessimistic is going to end. Thank you guys so much for watching Raphael's Insights. Thank you so much for believing in me. You guys, this is the end of the horoscopes. And you guys, I it's so exhausting to talk about every single thing. There's so many horoscopes. I think there's like 12. And I do get very tired from like doing these horoscopes. But you guys, that's why sometimes I delay, because it's like I have to find the time. This is such a lengthy video. I don't just sit here and just pull out cards and then just start talking. I actually pull out cards and then just see what I see and what I feel. But this month is a month of transition, the end to the past and the beginning to something new, the alpha and the omega. So that's something for you to remember. So a lot of you that are going through a transition are going to be experiencing a lot of being stuck and a lot of changes, radical changes. But you guys, thank you guys so much for watching Raphaelsinsights. Thank you so much for believing in me. I continue doing this for you guys, and you guys keep me strong, and you guys, I'm just always trying to figure out a way to give back to you. I'm always trying to figure out a way to just do more, to be able to do more. And you guys, just bear with me. This channel is growing. This is something that I'm still developing. And thank you guys so much for loving me and believing in me. And I pray for you guys every single day. I pray for my followers and my fans to have a blessed life. And I try to help as many as I can, as in my clients that I have. But you guys, I can't take every single one of you, but I will work with you guys here and there. I'm working on a system, you guys, on how to like take clients where you guys can schedule your own appointments. Probably not going to happen for like another year to 2 years, but we'll figure it out, you guys. We'll figure it out together. We'll grow together. Thank you guys so much for watching Raphael's Insights, and please go down to the description below and look at all the links that I have down there, you guys. I have links to all my social medias, links to my merch, links to what other my Etsy store, which I am restocking again October 7th, 2020. I'm planning by 5 p.m. Eastern time, but it might delay till 6. We'll see, you guys. But you guys, please bear with me. I try to do my best. Thank you guys so much for believing in me, and I love every single one of you. Share this video with all your family and your friends and everybody that you can. Post it everywhere. I appreciate it, you guys. And soon I'm going to give you guys a P.O. box where you guys can mail me stuff. And if you want to mail me like gifts or like little like creative things, you guys, I'm going to open a P.O. box so you guys can mail me letters and whatever you want to mail me, you guys. But I'm working on that. I'm probably going to open that on Monday. I'll give it to you guys probably on Tuesday or Monday as well. We'll see, you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching Raphael's Insights and my predictions and my horoscopes. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.